In this video, I'll tell you how to sell on Amazon Handmade. If you're new to the channel and want to learn how to make more money, subscribe and click the bell. That way you never miss a video. What is Amazon Handmade? Basically, Amazon Handmade is a place on Amazon where crafters and artists can offer their unique items to people all over the world. Regular sellers' accounts are different from the Amazon Handmade accounts. In addition to that, the total business model is also different from other ways of offering products on Amazon. Every item offered on Amazon Handmade must indeed be handmade, hand-assembled, or hand-altered. Items that are mass-produced cannot be sold here. Here are some products that a person could sell on Amazon Handmade: pottery, handmade cutting boards, crochet handbags, abstract art, bath bombs, soap, bead bracelets, and pillowcases. And the list goes on and on. How Amazon Handmade works. The process for selling on Amazon Handmade is pretty easy. Number 1, you make your items by hand. You or someone in your team needs to be making every item that goes out on Amazon Handmade. Number 2, you fill out an application. You'll need to answer some questions about your business. That way Amazon knows you are qualified to sell your products on Amazon Handmade. Number 3, figure out how you want your Amazon order fulfilled. When you sell your items with Amazon Handmade, you can use the Amazon's Fulfillment by Amazon, or FBA, option. This means that you will ship your items to an Amazon warehouse. From here, the items will become Prime eligible. Amazon will take care of packaging and shipping the items to your customers for you. Another option you have is to do all of this yourself. You can package and ship the orders yourself from your own location with Amazon's Fulfilled by Merchant option, also known as FBM. Finding the best products to sell on Amazon Handmade. Here are some tips for doing product research. Search each handmade category on Amazon and Etsy. If you browse through each handmade category, you can see the top-selling items for that particular category in the search results. With Amazon Handmade, just like the rest of Amazon, sellers can even get awarded a Best Seller badge for the top-selling products. It's always a good idea to check out the review count on an item. This is a great sign of a top-selling item. Typically, about 2 out of 100 people who buy the product will leave a review. So you can bet that an item has a lot of sales if it's got a high number of reviews. Another thing you want to look for is if the item is selling consistently. You want to know if the product still has high sales now. One way to find this out is to go to the review section on an item and filter the reviews by most recent. By doing this, you will get a better idea of how recently a person bought the product. If the most recent review was 3 years ago, it's safe to assume that people probably aren't buying the product as much and it's not as popular as it once was. What is the demand for your products? There's a good chance that you are already making your own products by hand and you are thinking about selling on Amazon Handmade. Let me walk you through how to check out the demand for your handmade items. Number 1, search on Google Trends. In order to look at the current trends, do some keyword research in Google Trends for the items that you are currently making. Take a look at the data for the last 5 years and the last 12 months. Make a note of how the item's popularity has changed over time. Number 2, search on Etsy and Amazon Handmade. Another way to check out the demands for an item that you are making now is to check out that item and similar items on Etsy and Amazon Handmade. If similar items to yours have a good number of reviews, then it's likely that there is a demand for your handmade item. It's important that you come up with ways that you can make your item unique and different so it will stand out from the competition. Can you make your product so it's more customizable? Can you make your product higher quality? Do whatever you can to get that competitive advantage so you will catch the eyes of your target customers. Find time to create your items. If you're already creating your own items, you should have a good idea of how long it takes to complete each item. You want to make sure that people know what to expect when they buy your product, so it's important that you set the proper lead times. It's a good idea to start out small by making products that you are comfortable with and that can be finished in a timely manner. The main thing that you want to avoid is receiving an order and then not being able to complete it on time. After you begin selling your product, you'll get a better sense of the amount of items you need to have stockpiled ahead of time. It's also a good idea to get plenty of shipping materials like boxes, packing tape, bubble wrap, shipping labels, and so on. This way you'll be ready to go when it comes to packing and shipping your products. Advantages of Amazon Handmade. Profitability. One study found that 33% of handmade sellers have profit margins greater than 20%. Reaches a lot of people. There are 3.1 billion monthly visits to the Amazon site. Additionally, 90% of all U.S. consumers have shopped on Amazon, and 88% of American shoppers buy something on Amazon every month. It's exclusive. Amazon Handmade works hard to keep it an artisan-only community. This means that Amazon uses an application process to be sure that items are actually handmade by the seller. Amazon is serious about setting high standards so that way buyers will be sure that the goods they're buying are quality, handcrafted items. Affordable. There are no listing fees with Amazon Handmade. There's only a 15% fee per sale. Some people may consider this a con instead of a pro, but I'll let you be the judge. Another plus is that there's no subscription fee, whereas Seller Central charges $40 a month. Easy fulfillment. If you choose to sell Amazon FBA, you can have Amazon fulfill and ship your orders on your behalf. This will also allow you to have that special Amazon Prime icon on your listing. Customizable. Sellers can make a personalized shop profile where they can exhibit their handmade items. In addition to that, sellers can set up an artisan profile to tell a little bit about themselves and share their story. Sellers with Amazon Handmade also have the option to provide personalized products for customers. Another nice benefit is that you don't need a UPC code to sell your products, and your listings won't expire. Disadvantages of Amazon Handmade. Application process can be slow. Since Amazon wants to prove that you are actually making your items by hand and not having them mass-produced with a manufacturer, it might take you 2 weeks or so for you to be approved. Dashboard isn't user-friendly. The Amazon Seller Central features and listings aren't laid out as well as they are in Etsy. This could be confusing and overwhelming for new sellers. Limited categories. You can only sell in the following 14 categories on Amazon Handmade: accessories, artwork, baby, beauty and personal care, clothing, shoes and handbags, home, outdoor and home care, jewelry and watches, kitchen and dining, pet supplies, sporting goods, stationery and party supplies, toys, and games. Delayed payment. You will get your money once you marked the order as shipped. From there, you must wait for the payment to be deposited. Customer engagement is limited. Amazon stops you from accessing your customer data. This is also true if you are selling on Amazon as a private label or other seller. For example, you can't build an email list for your business from your Amazon customers. There are obviously more advantages than disadvantages when it comes to selling on Amazon Handmade. However, it all depends on each individual artist's preferences and goals. The best part is that you can set up a shop for free, and if you don't sell anything, you didn't lose anything, except for maybe a little bit of time. On the other hand, you could end up creating a nice little stream of income. Before I move on to a comparison of Amazon Handmade and Etsy, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and click the bell. That way, you'll be the first to see my next money-making video. Also, type the word yes down below if you are going to start selling on Amazon Handmade. Amazon Handmade versus Etsy. Fees. Amazon. No monthly subscription fee, 15% referral fee per sale, no listing fee, no other hidden fees. Etsy. No monthly subscription fee, 20 cents per item listing fee, you have to renew every 4 months, 3% plus a 25-cent payment processing fee, 5% transaction fee. Categories. Amazon. 14 categories available to sell in. Etsy. 160 plus categories to list in. Payments. Amazon. Funds are available once order is marked as shipped. Payment is dispersed every 2 weeks. Etsy. Funds are available to you immediately once the transaction is completed. Product listings. Amazon. No listing fees. List as many products as you want. Setting up listings can be difficult. Listings never expire. No UPC required. Etsy. 20 cents per item listing fee. List as many products as you want. Intuitive interface. No UPC required. Listings expire every 4 months. If you want to learn about other ways to sell products on Amazon, like Amazon Private Label, for example, click the video on the screen. Here I'll tell you everything you need to know about selling products on Amazon.